situation for your demonstration. Trying to make sure y'all lit. Y'all know that it's stuff for y'all to go out there and work towards. So with that being said, man, hopefully every time I get on live, y'all are super inspired. I hope every time I get on live, y'all ready to turn up and then want to motivate, all of that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How my Achilles tore up. Look, check me. Hold on. Achilles tore up, yo. Sheesh. Still walking around. See, I got one shoe. Travis Scott over there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see where we at. Push polish, of course. Push polish, of course. Let me do some motivation for y'all real quick. Of course, we at the push polish, and the doors say, what do the doors say? Push polish, of course, of course. So if I'm at push polish, you know we got a chariot outside. So let me show y'all. Let me give y'all some more motivation for your situation. Now, before you go get a nice whip, you got to have a scooter. So we got a scooter. Super handy. And then you got the other scooter for the people with the Achilles like mine. But we still got to have a chariot outside. Let's see what we got outside. Hey. 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 One of one. One of one. We call this the super Urus right here. This is the super Urus. So you can know the difference between the Uruses, yo. Let me show y'all. I think I left my light on in here, so it's good that I came out. Super Urus. So you know you got a super Urus when you got... I'm going to show you how you know you got a super Urus or not. This is super Urus, right? Got the tablets in the back right here. These right here. So you know you got a super Urus or not. If they don't got the screens back here, the Urus is just a regular Urus. It's not a super. This is the super duper Urus right here. You know what I'm saying? Super duper King Koopa. Please don't stop, hey, killing me. Oh. Another thing you can look for is this right here, the super Urus sign right here. Please don't stop, you're killing me. Killing me. All right. Hold on. But yeah, motivation for your situation. Man, did I even bring my keys back out here? I hope that shit turned off, man. Ace, what you doing? Look at my dog, y'all. Look at this nigga. What you doing, cuz? Ace, what you doing? Did I say to come outside? Go in the house. Go in the house, bruh. Ugh. So hard with this boot, y'all. Ace Anami. Ace, come. Come here. Nobody behind us, bruh. Between your legs. Ooh, you killing me. Oh, you killing me. Gotta had a y'all mean, just in case somebody try me, y'all mean. Gotta had a y'all mean, in case I y'all mean. In case a nigga try to y'all mean on a y'all mean. Y'all can see the pool down there. See the pool. My girl said she went swimming earlier. You went swimming earlier? Huh? You thought you heard somebody was going to the shower? I was in the studio and I was telling them, I was like, I said, my girl, she really don't be calling me when I be going like that. I said, but she in the mansion right now, so I said she probably hearing shit.
I think it was the new air fresheners, and I thought it was making an ace start.
So would it be? It'd be the air freshener, and then the security joint be going beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
Every couple of minutes and shit.
My spidey sense.
How to manage a lot of bills feels like what comes in, gotta go. I'm trying to see my savings grow. Well, that's the problem right there. So I don't know any wealthy people who save. And it's a hard thing to talk about with people, but all the rich people I know, they don't save. So you gotta invest. So all the money that I get in, I spend it right away on investment. So that's how I was able to get to a position where I don't got to worry about the bills is instead of focusing on the bills, I took the money that I made and I just invested in cash flowing assets, things that give me a return on investment, things that free up my time to where, you get to a position where like people don't realize how hiring a driver will make you more money. Like you hire somebody to drive you around. Now you don't got to drive, so it frees up for you to do more meetings, be able to concentrate, focus, send emails, send text messages, talk to the staff because you don't got to worry about driving. That frees up your time. That makes you more wealthy, more successful, more money. Things that free up your time, hiring staff. You think, I got to pay this person to work for me. But really, it makes you more money because it gives you more time to think about your ideas and be free. So that's what you need to spend your money on now. Bills is going to always, no matter how much money you make, you're going to always have bills. No matter if you get, $20 million, if you get $5 million, if you get $500,000, $100,000, you always going to have bills. It doesn't matter what happens. So they're going to be there. Don't worry about it. Just make sure that you try to limit the amount of bills that you attain, meaning don't try to go get a bunch of loans, like for cars. Don't try to go get a bunch of, things that have notes. Don't go to errands and get furniture. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to errands and get the furniture and rent furniture for your living room. Don't do that shit. Just take your ass to motherfucking IKEA, get you the cheap stuff. Walmart, get you the cheap stuff. Wayfair, go to Amazon, get you the cheap stuff so you don't got to pay for no fucking furniture monthly. Shit like that. Try to avoid all of those bills and notes. And then when you do get bills, sometimes, you got to just knock them down little by little, but don't pay the whole thing because in reality, you got to spend your money on cash flowing assets. You got to spend it on something that has a return on investment. And that's what I did to be able to get into this position today. Because had I not done that, I would be broke forever. I would still just be worried about bills and worried about money coming in and going out. But now I'm able to do what I want to do, which is pretty cool. You know what I mean? And I still got bills right now. My bills is even higher. So I hope y'all get to a position where you got, you take your money instead of like when you get that paycheck, instead of you spending money on, bills every time or trying to save up your money. Because you can't save your way to wealth. There's no way to save your way to get rich or nothing like that. It's impossible. Can't save up to $1 million. I'm saving. I'm finally going to get $1 million now. So if you take your whole salary right now that you got. Now, most people, the average salary in the U.S. is around 40-something thousand. If you save that up every single year, for the next 30 years, you still won't have $1 million. So you can't save your way to being a millionaire. You can't save your way to success. It's impossible. Literally. You could keep like just imagine that you don't have bills right now. Imagine if you don't have to eat. Imagine if you don't got phone bill, electric bill, water bill. You know what I mean? Imagine that you don't have none of those bills, but you do. Imagine if you had none of those bills and you saved your entire yearly salary for 15 years. You still wouldn't have $1 million. Ain't that crazy? Imagine you don't got to pay taxes on everything that you buy, taxes on every year, every paycheck that you get. You still wouldn't have $1 million. So that's the setup that they got y'all. So for that person who asked me that question, how do you save and stuff like that? Like the people who I know who are wealthy, they don't save. They don't save money at all. I be getting mad at my girl. My girl got a 401k. I said, man, you don't empty that shit out. I said, give me that money. I told my girl, said, I got this much money. She said, I got this much money in my 401k. I said, girl, take that shit out. Give it to me so we can go make some money with it. Give me that money so we can turn it to Chris Brown and make it dance. Give me that money so we can turn it to Chris Brown and make it dance. You underdid? We got to make that shit dance. Because every single dollar that you get needs to be able to get its own legs and arms. Need to start working out so it can get bigger. Needs to get more swole. We need that shit to it needs to get some more money coming in. Every dollar needs to get a job and go to work and make you more money. Return on investment. So that's just the reality, yo. So, yeah. So don't try to save your way to wealth. It's impossible. So it's nothing wrong with saving. I'm not saying that you shouldn't save money, but I'm just saying that I don't know any wealthy people that save, including me. I don't save any money. You know what I'm saying? And like I told y'all, man, I don't know, man. I think about it all the time. When I wake up, I'll be like thinking that it's fake. You ever feel like that? I wake up and I feel like my life is just not real. Because from where I come from, it's not supposed to be this way. I wake up and I'll be like, oh my God, look at my crib. I woke up this morning and went to the bathroom. And when I went to the bathroom, The floors are heated marble floors, and my feet was so warm. And I was just like, oh my fucking God, is this fucking real? And I be thinking it's fake. And then I check my bank account and I be like, oh my God, is that fucking real? Then I walk outside and I look at my cars and I be like, oh my God, is that fucking real? Then I look at my watches and I'm like, damn, is that real? I look at them shoes, like these shoes. I want y'all to look up how much these cost. It's insane. This shoe right here. I want y'all to look it up. I want y'all to look up size 13 Travis Scott Fragment. Okay? I want y'all to look it up. I want y'all to look up size 13 Travis Scott Fragment. And I want y'all to tell me how much it say it costs. Size 13 Travis Scott Fragment. Well, tell me how much it is. Okay? I just want to know. No. I just want to know. Yeah. If y'all want to read a great book, read Millionaire Fastlane by DJ DeMarco. That's cool. Somebody said $1,600, bro, flexing some $1,300 shoes. That's crazy when you say I'm flexing. I'm just telling y'all to look at what is reality to me and from where I came from. And it's just like, it's insane, bro. It's insane. It's insane. There's no flex. What I'm trying to tell y'all about on this live is I'm trying to inspire y'all to, think of like realize what's possible for y'all. Because I'm telling y'all, I come from a place where if you're talking about shoes costing $1,600, $1,800, $2,000, right? One pair of shoe. I remember trying to go get a car. I'm going to just tell y'all. I remember trying to go get a car. My first car I ever had was a 93 Cadillac Seville. It cost me $3,000. My mom put up $1,500. I had to come up with $1,500 myself. That was for me to have a car. Now I got shoes, a whole collection of shoes like this. Collection of them. I got 2 pairs of these Fragment Travis Scotts, and I got one of them customized and painted them pink. One of them I customized and painted them pink after I paid $1,800 for them. And I be thinking about it, and I be like, damn, I really came from struggling to get that 93 Cadillac Seville that was $3,000 total, but me and my mom putting together $1,500 a piece for me to get that shit. And now I got sneakers that cost that price, and I spend it like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. And like when I keep looking to the side, it's just me just thinking. It's like I got a crib. When I walk in, I got my name right here. Look at this. Push Polish. It's so fire. It's so fire. And I literally used to have roaches in the kitchen, bro. When I hit the lights, the cockroaches be all scattering everywhere, like the little ones and the big ones fighting over who can hide from you the fastest and shit. Open up you got to have the bread twisted in a knot and spin it around 4 times to make sure a roach don't get in the bag. Then my mom used to have this cereal, y'all. I never forget it. My mom used to get this cereal called Smacks. I want y'all to look up Smacks right now. Look up the cereal Smacks. And I want y'all to tell me what Smacks cereal looks like. What does it look like? Go look up Smacks cereal and tell me what the cereal looks like. Smacks. Smacks. We used to get these Smacks. And I swear on my life, bruh, I could never eat that cereal comfortably because we had so many roaches. The cereal looked just like roaches, bro. And we used to really just, that was normal. I mean, that was normal. So now my normal clearly has changed. So that's what I'm trying to show y'all. I'm never flexing or stunting on anybody. I worked every job y'all can imagine. I remember working at Old Navy. I remember working at Urban Outfitters, $8 an hour. I remember working at Dillard's, lady shoe salesman. I remember working at Sports Authority, selling gel soles. I remember working at motherfucking Crystals, flipping burgers. I remember working at Applebee's on the fry side. I remember working at the City of Atlanta Corrections as a correction officer at the jail. I remember them like I never clowned no soul. I will never make fun of no person for working any job. I drove Uber and Lyft for hours and hours in a Toyota Prius. I'm 6'5". Every time I pulled the chick, I would tell her I drove Uber. And she would make the same look. Like, is that all you do? So I'm never clowning. I'm never joking on people. I already know, like I said, the only reason I get on these lives and show anything I got going on is literally to show you what's possible and inspire you, because you can 100% have anything and everything that I ever have or will get or will receive. You can have 20 times more. You just got to go out there and get it. And then most of us won't go get it because we don't believe we can get it. So that's what I'm here, to be a mirror for y'all, to show y'all that somebody from Southwest Philly, somebody from Hinesville, Georgia, from Fort Stewart, Georgia, from Savannah, from Atlanta, all of these places I lived, that person from the inner city can be able to become whatever you want to become. And that's it. That's all. So nobody stunting. Y'all see the vibe. I'm showing y'all what it is, because in reality, like I said, man, if I can do it, if I can do this shit, y'all, I never had good grades in school. I didn't finish college. None of that stuff. If I can do it, Pushman Mitch can do it. Every single person that's watching this live can 100% do it. And I believe in you 1,000%. Now, I can't believe in you more than you believe in you, so it doesn't matter. And most people, though, for real, the reason why they'll never become successful is because they're just too cheap. They're too cheap to get rich. Some people, you can't be rich. You can't get rich being cheap. It's impossible, because you got to spend a lot of money to make a lot of money. And if you really attach to money, you cannot get it in abundance. And I just want y'all to really know that. It's the same thing I tell my students in the rental car game. If you attach to these vehicles, you'll never make a lot of money, because every time you rent one out, you'll be worried about them smoking in it, worrying about them crashing it, worrying about them damaging it. And you'll never get to the money because you're going to be trying to hold on to it so tight. But you'll never be able to. You got to let it go to make money. You got to let that car go to make money. Same thing with money. You got to let the money go to make money. You got to be able to invest in the software that it takes to make a lot of money. Like me, I spend $1,000 a month on just emails. Just for me to send out an email to my whole email list, it cost me $1,000 a month just to have the list, let alone sending it. Sending out mass text messages, that cost me $1,000 a month to send. That's just to my text message list. You know what I mean? To keep marketing and advertising. For me to pay for an ad, I got to spend thousands of dollars on ads. I got SEO to make sure I'm highly ranked on Google, search engine optimization. For me to be at the top of Google, I have to pay money every single month. And most of y'all will never get to that point where your businesses are getting awareness everywhere, because you are too attached to money. So you won't give it up to be able to put yourself and get yourself in a position to get exposure. So you'll be constantly in a have-not situation. So most people too cheap to ever make a lot of money. So, and then we know you're not going to go get training to even learn from a person to learn where to put the money. So guess what you're going to do? Something even worse. You're going to guess. You're going to guess where you should put the money, and then you're going to only put a little bit of it. So guess what? Most of us are too cheap to ever get rich. You know what I'm saying? Most of us are way too cheap to ever get rich. So just be okay with where you are. Don't ever be feeling bad about being a person that works a job. Don't never be feeling bad about a person who can't take the trips they want to take. We're all one decision away. So if that's your decision and you don't want to go hard and you want to just live a regular life, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a happy life too. You don't have to be like rich. But I do think that everybody should at least be able to do what they want instead of what they can. And that's my biggest pet peeve. That's why I even do all of this shit. I be like, bro, I want to see more people be able to do what they want. Like right now, I'm about to leave. Like in a couple of days, I'm about to go to Dubai. And then after Dubai, I'm going to Thailand. Thailand, I'm going to Vietnam. After Vietnam, I'm going to the Philippines. At the Philippines, I'm going to Colombia. I'm just traveling around the world because I can just do whatever the fuck I want. I don't have to stay in the States. I don't have to stay in Georgia. I can go wherever the fuck I want, whenever I want, do whatever I want to do. And my business is still going to be thriving because I've set myself up. I put the work in for years to be able to do this. I couldn't do this when I first started. I couldn't travel all around the world when I first started. I couldn't live in a mansion when I first started. I couldn't drive a Lamborghini when I first started. I couldn't have Rolexes when I first started. I had to put the work in and not be able to get any of that stuff, not be able to take trips, not be able to buy cars. I had to do all the sacrificing then to where now I set myself up to be able to do whatever I want. So they say you can have the hard life first so you can have the easy life later, or you can have the easy life first so you can have the hard life later. And, I prefer to do the hard work first and then have the easy life later. So now, some would consider me having an easy life now, but it's not easy. I still work super duper hard. I work more hours than most people work at 9 to 5s. I don't work 40 hours a week. I work an astronomical amount. I talk to people more than everybody. I've put more offers out than everybody. It's just, that's why I'm being able to have these. So, don't judge me based off of work you've never done, because a lot of people, if y'all were to switch places with me, y'all would never be able to keep this up. You know what I mean? You would never be able to keep up what it takes for me to have the stuff that I have going on in my life. You would never. If I would switch places with you right now, I would be in your shoes and I would become successful, and you would become poor if you switch places with me right now. Because based off the amount of money that you need to spend to make this much, based off the amount of work you need to put in, the effort and energy you need to put into it, and the ability to recreate yourself and bounce back from losses, from people stealing from you, from people talking about you, from people taking advantage of you, from people trying to use you. You got to be able to have a strong mentality to do this. So, it is what it is. And somebody said, let's try it. It's something that I do every day, every single day. Like, people think you got to become a millionaire once. You got to become a millionaire over and over and over again. Once you make that first million, they take half of it, taxes, boom, you got to do it again. Once you make more money the second time, they charge you higher on tax, you got to do it again. You know what I mean? So you got to keep recreating yourself over and over again. So I do it all the time. So with that being said, hopefully all of y'all are inspired by this live. I hope if you are inspired by this live, put a 1 in the chat. If you're not, you feel bad after watching this live, put a 2 in the chat. But I want y'all to be inspired and just let y'all know that we got 24 hours in a day. You can use every single one of them, or you can lose every single one of them. We got opportunity. We got the ability to think. We got the ability to get up again and wake up and try again. This is the dopest thing that I want y'all to leave from this live with, yo. Every day that you wake up, you're the smartest you've ever been. Every single day that y'all wake up, you wake up with yesterday's experiences and memories. So you can wake up and make the same mistakes over, or you can learn from the mistakes from the day before, and the next day you can take advantage of that opportunity. Because most people don't realize that every day that you wake up, you're the smartest you'll ever be. You got all the memories from before. You're going to remember where you walked outside and you tripped. You're going to remember when you went to Bank of America and they charged you this fee. You're going to remember when you invested and you made this money. You're going to remember all of these different things that you had from the day before. So every day that you wake up, you got way more knowledge than you had the day before. Way more. But the only thing that happens is every day that you wake up, you're closer and closer to your expiration date. So it's a pro and a con. The pro is that you're smarter. The con is you're closer to your death date, your expiration date. So what you're going to do with that limited amount of time and that exemplary amount of knowledge, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to complain with it? Or are you going to go out there and put the pedal to the metal and get your dream house, get your name on the wall? You know what I mean? Get your Rolex watch, get your $1,800 shoes, get your one-of-one Lamborghini outside, get your pool, get your white on white interior 13-bedroom house and all of that stuff. Get your shit. It's your turn. It's your turn to go. It's your turn to shine. I support you 100%. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time. You can do it. You can do it. I'm going to tell it to you as many times as you need to hear it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And then there's the other part of it is you can stop it from happening. You can also stop it. You can make the choices to where it never actually works. You can make the choices where you never get out the motherfucking bed. You never get out there and hustle. Just because things go wrong, you think you're supposed to stop. Imagine if Steve Jobs said, fuck it. Shit going wrong. I'm not going to come out with the iPhone. I'm not going to come out with the iPad. Elon Musk, shit's going wrong. They stopping me from working in my factories. I'm not going to release the new Tesla Cybertruck. I'm not going to release it. The pandemic happened. Everything's closed. They're not letting us work. We should just stop. It's just over. We quit. Imagine if everybody who had a tough time just stopped. So that's the answer. You can do it, but only if you do it. That's it, brother. That's it, sister. That's it, king. That's it, queen. Some of y'all want to be called king and queen. Y'all not doing king behavior. Y'all not doing queen behavior. You're doing peasant behavior. And you want to be rewarded for just being alive. And I promise you, the world is not that way. The world is not that way. The world rewards kings for being kings. The world rewards queens for being queens. It doesn't reward peasants for being peasants. I promise you that. So, with this time you have on this earth, with this one shot you got to get it right, I say go for the gusto. Go for broke. Put it all on the line. Put it all on the line. Put it all on the line. Because why not? You got one life. You could potentially go for the gusto and hit it big. Or you could potentially never try and stay exactly where you are. And with that being said, I'm out. Love and respect, man. Talk to y'all tomorrow. You know what time it is. Like, comment, subscribe to the vibe. You under dig. I just want to know if you want it more. Yeah.